There was a tribute to a fellow called Steve Condos, who was a very prominent tap dancer who passed away a couple of years ago. And they had a tribute to him in a nightclub in New York. It was called the Village Gate. At the end of it, then they were going to do the Shim Sham. So the first person they called, hey, Frankie, come on up and lead the Shim Sham. I'm sitting back there, you know. I said, what lead the Shim Sham? There you got Gregory Hines and Honey Coles and all these guys up there on stage talking about me leading the Shim Sham. But you know who didn't hesitate to get up on stage? That was me. I went up there, man. I was so proud to be among these big-time tap dancers. I say, okay, let's start doing it. So I'm leading all these big-timers in the Shim Sham. Shim Sham time. Ba-hoo. Ho, hey, ha. Hey, hey. All right now, well, you push and you push and you cross over and you push and you push and you cross over. Push and you push and you cross over and you cross over and you cross over, tacky Annie. Ha, ho, hey, ha, ha, ha. Hey, now, ha, ha, ha. Break time. Hey, break, ooh, bop, da, ooh, bop, da, ow. Oh. Shim Sham time. I shake 'em up. Ho, ha, hey, ho, ha, ho, ho, ha, ho. Freeze.
This videotape will teach you the basic moves that make up the dance Shim Sham. The videotape is divided into 4 sections. Frankie and Erin will dance each section up to speed, then follow with detailed instruction, and finally, a section review. We will signal you each time they begin a new section.
Freeze time. Half break. One more time. Oh, boogie time. Oh, ha. Oh, Shorty Georgia, well, ho, ha, he, ho, oh, ooh, up, down. Ho. My name is Frankie Manning, and this is Erin Stevens. And what we are going to proceed to show you is a little Shim Sham. You say, Shim Sham? What is that? Well, Shim Sham is a line dance that was originated some time ago, probably before maybe your grandmother was even born. But anyway, it was like 1932. And I guess you'd say, well, how do you know it was 1932? And I have to say, because I was there. And it was actually originated by 2 fellas who had a dance team. And the names was Leonard Reed and Willie Bryant. Now, these fellas worked in a nightclub. And generally in nightclubs, you know, they have a lot of celebrities that come to this nightclub. And say like on Monday nights, when all other clubs were closed, they would have one club to stay open so that the entertainers could be entertained. So they could not call, you know, like all the celebrities and the audience up on the stage. So they created this Shim Sham. And it only has 4 steps. So it should be very easy for you to catch on to it. Now, when they were creating this step, with the idea of getting all the celebrities up on the stage, they said, well, okay, let's do the Shim Sham. So they got up on the stage and they started doing the Shim Sham. So everyone can do it, even musicians, singers, or whatever, they could do it. And it spread like all over the world, because if you ever seen the movie like Gene Kelly and American in Paris, he does the Shim Sham, or Ginger Rogers and Fred Astaire, they do the Shim Sham, the Nicholas brothers do the Shim Sham. All these people do the Shim Sham. And we're going to teach it to you so that when you get in the crowd and you happen to see Gene Kelly, you can say to him, I can do the Shim Sham too, man. You ain't the only one that can do it.
Now, Section 1. The break and the Shim Sham step.
Erin and I will proceed to show you the Shim Sham. But first, what we would like to show you is the break, which is going to be the most important part in there. Most of the other steps are going to be fairly easy, but the break is about the hardest one. Now, I have kind of devised a little simple break for those who are not tap dancers. I am not a tap dancer, so I had to do this in order for me to do the Shim Sham. I had to get this kind of a step in there. So it's a very simple step. So Erin and I are going to turn our backs to you now, and you can be looking directly at us, and we will proceed to show you how this break goes. Are you ready, Erin?
I'm ready, Frankie.
Okay, it goes right, left, left, right, and 1, 2, 3. Again, that's 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now this is a simple break, so you should be able to get it. So let's just try it one more time, okay? Step, tap, step, tap, step, 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 step. We're going to show you the tap dancers break. And since the tap dancers use sound, we're just going to use the sound to do this step. So sharpen up your ears. Okay, it goes ba yum ba yum ba ya bum bum bum. Again, that's ba yum ba yum ba ya bum bum bum. One more time. Ba yum ba yum ba ya bum bum bum. Okay, so you can use this as an option. I mean, if you want to learn how to tap, well, if you want to learn how to tap, maybe you better go to tap school. But anyway, if you would prefer doing a tap dancer's break, this is what you do. But it's only an option. I've shown you the easy way. So, well, you choose. All right? I'll show you one more time. Ba yum ba yum ba ya bum bum bum. We've just shown you the breaks. But we only showed you the break because that is going to come at the end of each section of this dance. As I said before, it's 4 steps, and it's going to come at the end of each one of these sections. Now, what we're going to do is show you the first part of it, which the first step is called the Shim Sham. Now, this, as I said, this is very easy. So what you're going to do, I'm not going to ask you because, I mean, if you do it, I won't know anyway. I want to ask you to raise your right hand and your left hand because this is very important. I'm going to say right and I'm going to say left. It's just that you have to know which is your right hand and which is your left hand. Okay? So you're going to start out with your right foot and put it forward, bring it back. That's easy, isn't it? Okay, now your left foot, put that forward, bring it back. Now how about that? See, now you go back to your right foot, put that forward, and you bring it back. Easy? Left foot, forward, back. Right foot, forward, and back. Now that's the whole sequence. Now if we do it just a little bit faster, it should look something like this. Right, left, right, and right. Okay? Now let's try that over again and see if I can get it right. I won't say see if you can get it right because I know you got it right already. So let's try it over again. Once again, right foot forward, bring it back. Left foot forward, bring it back. Right foot forward, bring it back. And what I said right foot forward and bring it back? Okay, let's do that. Right foot forward and bring it back. Now let's do this whole sequence with our backs to you. And I know you're going to have your nose right in the TV. All right? And right, left, right, right. You notice you did it twice on that side. Now that was what we call the right side. Okay? Now we're going to go to the next sequence, which you're going to start on your left foot. Remember I said you have to know your right from your left? This time you start on your left foot, and you put your left foot forward, bring it back, right foot forward, bring it back, left foot forward, bring it back, left foot forward, and bring it back. Okay? Now we're going to turn around and do that same sequence. First, left. Left foot forward, bring it back, right foot forward, bring it back, left foot forward, bring it back, left foot forward, bring it back. Okay? Now, since we don't have a third leg, we have to go back to the right side again. And you're going to do the same thing with that right foot as you did with your right foot the first time. Okay? So now we said right foot forward, bring it back, left foot forward, bring it back, right foot forward, bring it back, right foot forward, and bring it back.
So you're going to take a single right, a single left, and then a double on the right, and then we'll do the same sequence on the left and again on the right. Going single right, single left, then double right and right. Left, right, and double left. Again. And one more time, right, left, and double right.
Now we're going to turn around and do that same sequence. And right, left, right, and right. Left, right, left, and left. Right, ooh, left, right, and right. We showed you the break from the beginning. Now what we're going to do, we're going to put these two sections together, the Shim Sham with the break coming at the end. Now what I would like to emphasize is that when you start the Shim Sham on, any step that you start the Shim Sham on is going to be 8. I mean, I'm quite sure you can count up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, I can't even count that. Let me see, how you do that again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? So you're going to count started on the 8, which is going to be the beginning of the step. Okay? So I will turn my back, and I will turn her back. And we will try this once more. And we will do a 1, a 2. You know what to do. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now let's try that one more time. Okay? Don't forget, start on the 8. Now I'm saying 1, 2, you know what to do, because I want this to spread all over the country. Those are my signature words. Okay? So if you happen to see me in the street, you say 1, 2, I say, you know what to do. Okay. Once more. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That completes section 1. Now a review.
Shim Sham, ho ho. Bum, bop, ah, ha, ha. Ho. Oh, where you shout? You got to feel it. Shim Sham, ah, ha, ha. 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 Ho, ho, ah, ho.
And now, Section 2. Push and cross over, and tacky Ann.
We have showed you the first step is the Shim Sham. Now, I told you from the beginning, you only got 4 steps. So you have already learned 1. So you only have to learn 3 more. So now we're going to show you the second one, which is called the push and cross over. So watch my back. You might prefer to watch that back, but okay, watch both of them. It's all right. So don't forget, I said you start on the 8. So we said 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's try that again. 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So in teaching you the push, now we're going to talk about the body motion. You begin on the count of 8, but we're going to think about the movement. It's going to be a slide with the foot. Pushing into it, you're going. Push, and you step. You cross, over, step, and push again. Push, you step, hop as you cross over, and you push again. You push, you step, you cross, over. Now you cross right again, and you cross again and hold. Let's do that one more time. 5, 6, 7, you push, you step, cross over, step, step, push, push, step, cross over, step, step, push, push, step, cross over, now go faster, step, cross over, step, step, and cross over, hold. Okay, taking the push again, we're going. Push, and you step, hop, cross over, step, push, and step, hop, cross over, step, push, and step up, cross over, and you step up, cross over, and you step, and you hold.
So now you've gotten through 2 steps. So you're halfway home. Now the next step that we're going to show you is called tacky Ann. Tacky Ann. Now, just to give you a little story, which I'll give it to you anyway. Tacky Ann is a step that was taken from a young lady in the chorus line, or in a club in Chicago, I understand, and her name was Ann. Now, she used to always do this step, like when the chorus line is going off. This was her step at the end of the chorus line. And so everybody said, oh man, that's a great step. So they started to calling the step after her name. So they tribute her. It was a tribute to her for having this step named after her. As I said, her name was Ann. Now, you just imagine why they call it tacky Ann. Now we're going to show you the tacky Ann with our backs to the camera, okay? So we have Ann 8, tap, 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 step, step, stomp, stomp. Tap, 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 step, step, stomp, stomp. Tap, 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 step, stomp, stomp. Tap, 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 step, step, stomp, stomp. Tap, 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 step, step, stomp, stomp. Tap, 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 step, step. Now you have seen it. Let's try to put some counts to this, okay? Now here we go. Let's say, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's do that again.
Taking the tachyon, it starts on 8, going. And 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, step, and 8, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, step, and 8, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, step.
Okay, we have just shown you these 2 steps. Now we're going to combine the 2 steps. And I want you to notice that we do not add a break after the push step going into the tachyon. This is the only place in this routine that does not have that break in it. So, okay, pay strict attention. Okay, we're going to push 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, right in this position is where your break comes in. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So let's take the transition once from the push into the tachyon and from the tachyon into the break. So when we finish the push, we're actually crossed over on the count of 6. You're going to hold the count of 7 and step and 8 into the tachyon. Tap, tap, then step and 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time, and 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Step into the break, step, back, 2, 3. So there are 3 sets in the tachyon. If we take the final set and take it from the final set into the break, we'll go. And 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, step 7, and you break, step, back, 2, 3.
That completes section 2. Here's a review. And now, section 3, the half break.
Okay, we have shown you the first 3 steps in the Shim Sham. Now we are at the last step, and this is called a half break. And it goes like this. Stomp, shuffle, back step. Stomp, shuffle, back step. Stomp, shuffle, back step. Stomp, step, shuffle, back step. Stomp, step, shuffle, back step. Stomp, step, shuffle, back step.
So taking the half break, we're going stomp, step, shuffle, back step, stomp, step, shuffle, back step, stomp, step, shuffle, back step, stomp, step, shuffle, back step.
Okay, now that we have shown you both parts of it, we're going to put them together. We're going to do a half break and a break. Half break and a break. And we're going to do this one with the shuffle. Okay? Okay. And it should look something like this. It should look something like this. Okay? One more time. And stomp, shuffle, step, step. Stomp, shuffle, step, step. Step, tap, and a 1, 2, 3. Stomp, shuffle, step, step. Stomp, shuffle, step, step. Step, tap, and 1, 2, 3.
That completes section 3. Here's a quick review.
First one. Ho! Getting into it now. Ho! Ha ha!
And now section 4, freeze breaks, boogie back, boogie forward, and shorty George.
I told you at the beginning that you only had 4 steps. Now we have gone through these 4 steps. We have taught them to you. Now, what we generally do after we finish, which is what we just call a chorus, we go into a second chorus, but we're going to do the same thing that we did in the first chorus, except when you come to the break, you will freeze. Understand? Instead of the break, you're going to freeze, and it should look something like this. Go 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that gets you into the next step. Now, after you do this second chorus with what we call the freezes, at the end we usually add some little jazzy step to the, to make you feel kind of groovy, you know. So what we thought we would do was give you a little idea of what the boogie and the Shorty George looks like. So we're gonna do a little boogie back and boogie forward. Okay? All right. Erin, are you ready there?
I'm ready.
Okay. Now this is what we call a boogie back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Once again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Now we're going to go through it. Now, it's not so much that I can tell you about how to do the boogie, because each individual have their own way of doing this. I mean, some people can move their hips a little bit better than others, but I just want you to know that this is a hip movement. I know you guys looking out there, you're going to say, wow, that girl can surely do the boogie, you know. And you girls are going to look at me and say, oh, that guy can do the boogie. But anyway, I'm going to do my best, okay? And it goes something like this. Boogie, 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 boogie. Okay, that is how the boogie should look. Now, what you're actually doing is what we do, say you're going to do a very low down bit where you're going to stick your foot in the floor and throw your hips over here. Then you stick your other foot in the floor and shift your hips, as you notice. Here, hips, 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 hips. Now that's the boogie forward. Or when you're boogieing back, it's just a little clap, step, step, clap, step, step, clap, step, step. So that is how it goes. So let's just try this whole little thing together. Here we go. 1. Booyah.
8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, that was the boogie. Boogie back and the boogie forward. Now we're going to show you a little boogie back with what we call the Shorty George. And this was named after a fellow called George Shorty Snowden. So it should go like this. It looks like this from the front. Erin and I will proceed to show you. We do a little kickball chain here. Okay? Now, that's looking at it, coming towards you. Now, going away from you, well, you got a back view. I just have to say, you got a back view. What the heck? You have kick or change step. Okay? Now, just to say what I'm doing, what I'm actually doing, I'm stepping forward on my right foot. I'm bringing the knee of my left foot in the what do you call this? The back of my knee and the right foot. And as you step forward with your left foot, you bring the right knee to the back of your left knee. And you here, 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 here. But I want you to notice something. In order to do this, you do not turn your body like this to get into it. It's just from your waist down that you're moving. So you're going step, just from the waist down, step, 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 step. If you want to make yourself look good, or maybe you won't be doing your feet or your legs right, but if you move your arms in this way, if you move your arms like that, you know, people say, oh, he's doing the Shorty George, because sometimes you just be doing this. And it looks like you're doing the same thing. So make sure you get those arms going. Here, just like that. And it really, what they call, emphasize the point that you're doing the Shorty George.
So let's do it again, and this time we'll count it, and we're going to start it from the kickball change, which comes on the top. So, starting with your kick, you're going 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Once again.
5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
One more time? Okay. You say so.
A 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay. Now we've shown you the Shorty George. Now we're going to add the boogie back to the Shorty George, and you show you how, you know, you combine those two steps. Okay? So we go. 1,
8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That completes section 4. Here's a review of the jazz steps in section 4.
boogie time. Ho. Ha ha ha. Ho. Away you Shorty George. And the boop pop down, boop pop a down. Ho. Boogie time.
That completes the instructional part of this videotape. Frankie and Erin will dance the Shim Sham in its entirety one more time. When you feel confident with the material, you're ready to step onto the floor with Frankie Manning, Gregory Hines, the Nicholas brothers, and the usual crowd to do the Shim Sham.
Now that we have shown you the Shim Sham, and I'm quite sure you've learned it, suppose you cut the TV off, run out, grab some of your friends, bring them back into the house, turn the TV on, and let's have a real stomp down Shim Sham party. Are you ready for that? You are? Great. Well, let's do some Shim Shamming. Shim Sham. Ho, ho, ho. Hey, ho, ha, ha. Bo, bo, bo. Ho. Ha, 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 ha. Away you push, push, cross over, push, push, cross over, push, push, cross over, and you cross over, and you taggy and you ha, ha, ba-doo ho, ba-doo how. Half break now. Ho, ha, ho. Shim Sham time. Oh, well, shake it, shake it, shake it up. Ho, ho. Please. And you push, push, cross over, push, push, cross over, push, push, cross over, and you cross over, and you taggy and you ha. Ha ha ha. Ho ho ho. Freeze time. Half break. Ho. Sham. Ho. Ha. Ho. Ha ha ha. Shorty George. Ho ho ho. Ha.